There is a fish in Japan that can kill you in under 4 hours. No antidote, no treatment, just paralysis, then silence. And every single day, trained chefs voluntarily prepare it and people line up to eat it. Sounds insane, right? But here's what shocked me. This isn't some underground delicacy traded in secret. This is a dish served in licensed restaurants across Japan, regulated by the government, studied by scientists, and celebrated as one of the highest forms of culinary art in the world. Stay with me, because what I'm about to reveal will completely change how you think about food, risk, and the human obsession with pushing limits. This is the real story behind fugu, the most dangerous food in the world. Let me start with what's actually inside this fish, because once you understand the science, the whole story hits differently. The pufferfish carries a poison called tetrodotoxin, and tetrodotoxin is not your average food toxin. It is roughly 1,200 times more lethal than cyanide by weight. A single pufferfish contains enough of it to kill 30 adult humans. And the terrifying part? It has no color, no smell, no taste. You cannot detect it. You cannot cook it away. Heat does absolutely nothing to destroy it. What it does to your body is slow, methodical, and completely irreversible once it begins. First, your lips go numb, then your tongue, then your fingertips lose sensation. Then your muscles stop responding. Your diaphragm, the muscle that controls your breathing, eventually stops too. You remain fully conscious the entire time. Your mind is clear, your body simply stops working. That is what's sitting inside this fish. And yet, for over 1,000 years, the Japanese have not only eaten it, they have refined, celebrated, and turned it into a culinary institution. So the question that haunted me was, why? Why would any civilization look at a fish that can kill 30 people and decide, yes, let's make this dinner? And the deeper you go, the more fascinating the answer becomes. Because this isn't just about danger, it's about what danger means in Japanese culture. Japan has a concept called mono no aware, a phrase with no direct English translation, but roughly means the beauty of impermanence, the idea that things are precious because they don't last. That the awareness of an ending makes the present moment more vivid. Cherry blossoms are celebrated in Japan not despite the fact that they fall within 2 weeks, but because of it. Fugu fits perfectly into that philosophy. The meal is meaningful because the risk is real. Every bite carries the quiet acknowledgement that you are alive right now in this moment, and that is worth something. That's not recklessness. That is a deeply held cultural relationship with mortality that most Western food cultures have completely erased from the table. But here's what most people completely miss: the story of how someone even becomes qualified to prepare this fish. The training required to become a licensed fugu chef in Japan is one of the most demanding certification processes in the entire culinary world. It is not a weekend course. It is not a written exam. It is a minimum of 3 years of dedicated apprenticeship under a licensed master. And even after 3 years, passing the final exam is not guaranteed. The exam has 3 parts. The first part is written, testing the chef's knowledge of biology, toxin distribution, and regional regulations. The second part is practical. The chef must completely and correctly prepare a fugu in a precise sequence, removing all toxic organs without contaminating the flesh. The third part is the part that makes people pause. The chef eats what they prepared. If you made a mistake during preparation, you find out immediately. Historically, the failure rate for this exam hovered around 35%. That means more than 1 in 3 candidates who spent years preparing did not pass. And if you somehow manage to pass, which honestly, I think at that point deserves applause and possibly a nap, you join a small elite group. As of today, fewer than 4,000 licensed fugu chefs operate in all of Japan. In a country of 125 million people, 4,000 chefs. The entire system exists because in the early 20th century, fugu poisoning deaths were alarmingly common. The Japanese government had to make a decision: ban the fish entirely or create a system rigorous enough to make it safe. They chose the harder path. And here's something worth knowing: that choice works. Modern fugu-related deaths in Japan have dropped to an average of fewer than 5 per year, and most of those involve unlicensed preparation, usually people who caught wild pufferfish and prepared it themselves at home. Inside licensed restaurants, the risk is extraordinarily controlled. Now, if this all sounds fascinating to you, if you love uncovering stories like this one, the kind that completely reframe how you see the world, subscribing right now means you'll never miss the next one. But the danger isn't the only remarkable thing about this dish. The experience itself is unlike anything else in fine dining. A full fugu meal is called a fugu course, and it can cost anywhere from $100 to $500 per person. That is not for novelty, that is for craftsmanship. The most celebrated cut is called fugu sashimi, and a skilled chef slices the flesh so impossibly thin that it becomes translucent. The slices are arranged in a circular pattern on the plate, often designed to resemble a chrysanthemum flower, which in Japan is also the symbol used at funerals. That detail is not accidental. Diners eating fugu sashimi are literally eating from a plate that echoes a funeral flower, and they do it with full awareness. Now, here's where it gets genuinely strange. The fugu experience includes a mild tingling sensation on the lips and tongue. That tingling is caused by trace amounts of tetrodotoxin still present in the safely prepared flesh. Licensed chefs deliberately preserve just enough of it, barely measurable, completely harmless at that dose, because diners have come to expect and love that sensation. They want to feel the edge, not fall off it, just feel it. There is a famous Japanese saying about fugu: those who eat fugu are fools. Those who don't eat fugu are also fools. It means, yes, you risk something, but to never risk anything is its own kind of loss. What makes this story unforgettable is not just the poison or the training or the price, it is what fugu represents. In a world where food has become increasingly safe, processed, sanitized, and standardized, fugu is the deliberate choice to keep something real, something that demands skill, something that carries consequence, something that makes the meal feel like it actually matters. And that, more than any other reason, is why this tradition has survived over 1,000 years of Japanese history, through wars, through modernization, through globalization, completely intact. Because humans don't just eat for calories, they eat for meaning. And fugu delivers meaning in a way that no other food on Earth quite matches. So here's what stays with me after learning all of this. A fish that can kill 30 people became a 1,000-year-old culinary tradition. A poison with no antidote became a sensation people pay hundreds of dollars to taste. And the entire system, the licensing, the ritual, the chrysanthemum plate, exists not to eliminate the risk, but to honor it. Fugu isn't about danger for its own sake. It is about what it means to be fully present at a meal. Now, I want to hear from you. Would you eat fugu if you had the chance? Or is this one line you would never cross, no matter how good the chef? Drop your answer in the comments. I genuinely want to know where you stand on this one. If this story made you see food or Japan differently, hit the like button. And if you want more stories like this one, subscribe and ring the bell. Every single day, there is something extraordinary waiting to be uncovered. And I'll see you in the next one.